Well, it's
Super
good to have
excited.
you back. So
We've got some big things coming in for the show, but people often ask me, what's the worst problem I deal with when I see patients? And it always surprises people when they hear my answer to that, because the hardest thing that we deal with is not the complex conditions that we solve every day. It's not the patients who have, quote, uncorrectable diseases. It's not even the patients who have multiple things going on at once, like diabetes, high blood pressure, and weight problems all at once. Or it's not even the complex structural issues that we treat every day. The very hardest thing I deal with every day is that people don't really understand the direction their health is headed and what they are setting themselves up for in the future if they don't make a change. So the very hardest thing that I have to overcome is how people see themselves. It's not so much the actual physical problems that's going on, because our society is so sick that the general public now thinks it's normal to be sick. I ask patients all the time, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how healthy do you consider yourself to be? And they almost always say an 8, 9, or a 10. I'm the healthiest person I know, and I'm like a 7.
Wow.
And this person will have diabetes, they're obese, you have 5 or 6 different symptoms going on, and they rate themselves an 8 or a 9. And so they're probably a 3 or a 4.
Mhm.
And that's the hardest thing that I have to deal with. After you consult with the person, they have digestive problems and lack of energy and prediabetes and weight problems and sleep apnea. And I say, now, you really think that you're pretty healthy? And they'll say, well, I don't have cancer or anything. And so our health has gotten so bad that the new standard of being healthy is I don't have cancer. And there's so much more to offer than that. It is not normal to have 5 or 6 symptoms and take 2 or 3 prescriptions every day. Society has just gotten so used to that they think, well, if I'm not going to die anytime soon, I'm doing okay. And that's the hardest thing that I have to overcome. And what that does is it leads them up to a catastrophic health failure just down the road. And so the people that I talk to, and by the way, I've now consulted over 10,000 patients in the last 18 years, but the people I've talked to, they have 2 different sets of issues when they come in. One is their body and their health problems and whatever's going wrong with them physically, but the other is the very real fact that the way they see their health, and they think that it's normal to be broken down and sick all the time. And so we've gotten to where we think managing sickness is the same thing as being healthy, and it is not.
Wait, you need to say that again.
We've lowered the bar.
Yeah,
haven't we?
absolutely. So if you're managing your sickness, for instance, you're taking insulin for diabetes. Oh, my diabetes is under control. I'm healthy. That is not healthy. Or, well, I take my Nexium and I don't have my heartburn anymore, so I'm healthy. That's not healthy. Managing sickness does not equal being healthy.
Wow.
Those 2 things are completely different. And so that's one of the biggest things that I have to overcome, is to make people realize, I just wish, if I could pick one thing, is besides winning the Powerball, is that if there was
I bet
one
you
thing,
were one of those that would still go to work, though.
yeah, just when I wanted to, though.
Yeah.
Like maybe Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, half a day Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe. Yeah. But if there's one thing that I could wish, it's that everyone could experience what it feels like to truly be healthy, to have no symptoms or disease processes at all, to wake up full of energy, to not hurt or feel bad anywhere, to be a healthy weight and feel like taking on anything that's put in front of you every day. I don't think the vast majority of the people listening have probably felt that in maybe as long as they can remember.
That's true.
But that's what health is, not managing sicknesses. Society has become so sick that we think it's okay to have these diseases being managed as our definition of healthy. And that's not what health means. So my mission is to reverse this trend, and that's one of the biggest issues that I deal with. And so I want to reverse the trend for our great folks right here in Acadiana. My mission is to show people here that you too can achieve a much higher level of health easily and affordably. it just takes some it just takes some common sense. It takes some with some expertise, sitting down with them and helping them sort through whatever it is that's preventing them from reaching a higher level of health. And the reason that's important is because it's different with every person. But you have to have somebody that's willing to sit down and work through and spend the time to work through what is preventing you from achieving your ideal state of health or your highest level of health. It might not be what's preventing the next person. So one of the problems is, and especially with all the social media, is, oh, so-and-so said on Facebook this would work for them, so maybe that's going to help me. They lost weight on that one. Maybe this is going to help me lose weight on that. It doesn't work that way. There's the body is so complicated. Everybody has their own set of roadblocks keeping them from achieving their highest level of health. And so this year is going to be all about getting down to the details of these programs. We have some common sense programs that's all backed up by the latest research from some of the top scientists in the world. So my goal this year with this show is not just to be fun and interesting, but to change some lives. We're going to get down into the details of these programs, how they work and why they work on some of this functional nutrition stuff that we're doing. And it's going to be really remarkable. And so I want to invite everybody to join us for that this year. We have some really great things going on this year.
When you say join you guys, what do you mean? What do you mean? Call for an appointment?
Well, I mean, join us on Facebook to learn more about it. They can listen to the show every Wednesday. They can come to some of our workshops, some of our interesting programs and workshops we're going to be doing over the next few months. They can call us at the office if they're interested in reversing their health. Whatever it is, just get involved. Get involved in making your health a higher priority this year with us, and whatever that might be. And so I wanted to invite everybody listening to, let's just make your health a higher priority this year. Let's get involved. Let's follow and figure out what we have to do to allow you to achieve your highest level of health. Now, over the next several shows, we're going to be talking about some workshops some free community workshops I'm going to be giving over some of this functional nutrition stuff. We have one on diabetes. We have one on cholesterol. We have one on thyroid problems. We have one on balancing hormones. And so we're going to dive into the details of these. The show's going to get a little more technical this year. It's hard to talk about these things without talking about a little bit of the technical chemistry of what's going on with the functional medicine and functional nutrition stuff. So just bear with us a little bit. But I wanted to invite everyone to join us this year to try to reverse their health. If you really want to make this year the year to get healthy, I think that these shows are going to really help you. So I'm real excited about it. So it's going to be an amazing year. I'm really pumped up about 2016. We have some big things coming.
You had a good Christmas?
Real good Christmas.
And how's the baby?
Oh, he's getting big. He's going to be 5 next week. He's going to be, yeah. You guys realize it was when I had first started on the show.
Yeah, great.
I missed the show because I was in the hospital, and I remember y'all played a special song on the radio, and I was in the hospital, so I didn't hear it.
Do you recall the song? I don't recall what it was.
Was it Having My Baby?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Paul Anka on the polyester
yeah.
flower. Yeah,
yeah. And so and I was doing this. So it's been 5 years. Over 5 years I've been doing the show now.
Well, okay. So I want to say something to everybody listening right now. I was in an accident. I said 2016 because 2015 sucked so bad.
This is the world according to CJ right here. Yeah.
I said 2016. I'm going to start it. Well, man, it's just going to be. This is going to be my year. I'm going to start it off with a bang. January 4th, coming into work after vacation, I was hit by a truck.
You said start it with a bang.
I know. I didn't mean that kind of bang.
Yep. Watch what you wish for.
So, and I got a little twisted up in the process, and I had back surgery probably over 25 years ago. Dr. Juno did it, and so I called Dr. Juno to see if I could get in to see him, since he had worked on my back many years prior to, because I was having, after the accident, I was having a lot of back pain, and it was just it wasn't right, and luckily for me, I had an appointment, and it didn't work out where I could make it. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to call my buddy Dr. Kevin. I thought, it's not that I didn't think about you. I said, he had worked on my back before. I'm just going to go back to see him. And I didn't make the appointment. And I called my friend Dr. Kevin and got in to see him immediately. And I want to say, here we are, you've been working on me for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I have gone from not being able to move. I've gone from a severe pain. I've gone from not being able to feel my hands or my fingers. I've gone from falling, like in parking lots and at home because my leg would give out and I didn't know when it was going to happen. I was falling. I went from that to where I am today, which is in much, much better shape, thanks to you, because because it was going downhill. It wasn't getting better. I don't want you to think CJ, if you'd have waited, it would have gotten better. No. It was getting worse daily, and you have reversed that. You and your staff are absolutely incredible, and you've been sitting in that chair for 5 years, and I apologize because I buy into what you say. But I'd never seen you in action.
Right.
I'd never seen your staff in action. I'd gone to the institute, but I'd never really gone to the institute to watch you guys. Now I'm a patient. I go from the lobby to you. I see Dean. I see Kayla in the back. So all of you, I see everything now. I see
got the best team in the world.
You
over
really
there,
do. I see the innards, and I want to say publicly to everybody, because if I believe in you. I'm going to spread the word. I'm going to tell the world.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't like you, I'm going to tell the world. Okay? I want to tell the world that this man does remarkable stuff, remarkable things. And that's just, and as he said earlier at the top of the show, that's not just for CJ on the radio. That's for everybody.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I appreciate you saying that. You're very welcome. And what you don't know is you've only been in a few times. I'm gonna make a whole project out of you. I got a lot of work to.
Many have, sir.
Yeah, I've just started on the easy stuff. Like we're gonna dig down deep before this is all over with here.
Boy,
Yeah.
I'm scared. If you're scared, say you're scared. I'm scared. No. It's a pleasure. It's good. I thank you for what you do.
Appreciate it.
Because it's people like you who make people like me feel better and become better. And without people like you in our lives, I don't know what the hell we would do. We would walk around here in pain and hunched over. So thank you.
I appreciate it.
All right. Bryant Wellness Institute. You can check them out on Facebook. What's your phone number?
The Facebook's the Bryant Wellness Institutes, and the phone number is 837-7174.
All right. Wellness Wednesday, everybody, on KTDY.